EJ, Ejaculation, Sloppy Joe, Joe Jackson, Dirty Diana, Jake Gyllenhaal, Jimmy Choo Johnson. Look, sweetheart, honey, you say you only want to play around and mess around with straight, so-called straight, because I don't think nobody's straight, so-called straight men, because they got a whole lot of stuff going on in this world today. You say you want, you prefer only to, you know, sling your balls and your pussy juice across the room to straight men. Look, babe. I'm trans. I've been trans for a long time. And let me tell you, the majority of men who come to me, the majority of guys who talk to me, speak to me, compliment me, are so-called straight men. Men who have a knack for females, feminine energy, or anything with feminine energy as far as I'm concerned. Either you have balls or not. But look, EJ, you better get prepared, sweetheart, to use your pelvic muscles, bitch, because the way these straight men are out here taking dick, sucking dick, slobbing on dick, you know what I'm saying, riding dick, grinding on dick, begging for dick, wanting dick, playing with balls. Look, EJ, I don't think you understand what you're in for, because that's a majority of people who come and play with the trans community. I'm trans, or the super, uber, ultra feminine people. So-called straight men, because they are attracted to femininity, and they will cater to our, you know, LGBTQ, NBIC, Beyonce community, Campbell Noodle Soup, you know, our things that we have going on, our fantasy world, our underground world. Those so-called straight men, you know, some of them have wives, kids, some of them have girlfriend, baby mama, ex-girlfriends, and things of that nature. Some of them have hidden secrets that you could lose your life if you tell on them. Those type men, that's what you're attracting, daughter, and they don't realize, and they don't have no type of, they don't realize that they are playing in the gay world. You can't tell them they're playing in the gay world because they don't identify as that. A lot of those men who mess with the trans community and people like EJ Johnson, you cannot tell those people. They will fight you over their privilege of being straight and not being outed, and no one knows the wiser. They will fight you for that, their delusion. Just like EJ is living in his or her or they delusion, you know, as, you know, I look better than a woman in a dress, and you know, whatever he said, or I only date straight, the men are straight. Straight man. That's his delusion that he live in, but those men live in another delusion. So, baby, get prepared. All I'm saying is, I ain't never, ever, when I was gay, I wasn't passing out as much dick as I pass out when I put these titties on, and I put me a little weight on, and I got some curves and hips and legs and butt. I ain't never used my dick on a so-called straight man as I was. But when I was gay, when I was shooting Skittles out my titties, leaking Frosty Lucky Charm from my scrotum sack, and putting out glitter. Can we talk, y'all? Can we? Because it gets murky over here, okay? I done lost 50 pages by talking, simply being myself, simply explaining my truth. And the reason I talk about sex so much, because I live most of my life in a bed, you know, former sex worker. S word. Can I say that? I can't even say that. I'm former SW. I'm sorry, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. Y'all be punishing me, Twitter. Y'all punish me so much. I can't say no. I can't be myself. But I spent most of my life in a bed, so y'all will hear things come out of my mouth that y'all can't or possibly could relate to. And I talk about it all the time. You know what I'm saying? That's my life. That's my truth. But EJ, get prepared, honey. Baby, you gonna want to fold your dick up in a napkin, like they do when you eat some food at a restaurant and you don't want the food no more. You just fold it up in a napkin. You chew on it, fold it up in a napkin, and just sit it to the side for just a day. Can I just sit my penis to the side? Can't nobody pull on it, tug on it, ask for it, worship it, lick on it, slob on it. I have to use it, get it hard, get it soft. I have to go slow, go fast, take it easy. I have to fold it, hide it. It's so many mind games that they will play with you, because some of the boys don't even want to see your penis. They want you to hide your penis. But knowing you got a penis, knowing where you're going over there to have sex with someone, goes to a woman, a biological woman. She don't have a penis, but those guys will play mind games with you. in order to hold on to their, identity of being straight. They will tell you to actually hide your dick. Put it away. Don't let me see it. Man, when I come over there, just had all the lights off. Y'all understand? Okay? We're not going to sit and act like EJ is the only one that's playing in a world that's caused confusion and leads you in a land of delusion. You know what I'm saying? We're not going to sit and play like EJ is the only one that's doing. These guys are out here doing the most. And especially the so-called straight. I ain't going to say it's so-called straight. DL brothers. Some of these men are out here doing just as not what EJ's doing, but just as worse. They cover it up. They put the saggy pants on, the saggy jeans, the dreadlocks on. They wear the gangster clothes, the tank tops and the white beaters. They dress up like EJ. And they do it for a man. Have you seen some of these guys' entourage? Have you seen some of these guys' crew? Have you seen some of these guys that move bitches out get out the section. Let me come over in this section. But they be dressed up as a man, and I saying, look, I'm the baddest bitch. And in their mind, they the baddest bitch up in there. They finna get some dick. They finna get the dick, the perks. They gonna get the record deals with the guys. They gonna be the crew. They gonna cover the guys' ass and everything. Don't think like EJ ain't playing cosplay and dressing up just to get an advantage of, being seen, heard, and being the only girl in the room, and that bitch and that girl. These guys are dressing up too. They want to be that bitch, that girl, that nigga. They call it that nigga, but some of them, we know what they are. I can see them. Y'all may not have the gift of discernment and the spirit of seeing a galatory, but I can spot them niggas, bitch. I don't give a damn how hard that nigga is, bitch. Straight niggas is giving out the most booty hole. Taking the most dick, playing with the most dick. Okay, go to the penitentiary. You think I'm lying? Run your ass up to that penitentiary. Now, and they will get out. They get out and tell you I'm straight. I'm straight. Took more dick than the Lord will allow on an Easter Sunday in 1938. Sodom and Gomorrah, Thelma and motherfucking Louise. Beyonce and Jay-Z. Ride or die, bitch. You gonna ride this nigga, you gonna die tonight, nigga. But anyway, let me stop. I love y'all and I see you looking, but EJ, get prepared, honey, for these straight men. I'm telling you, I've been living in a trance, and that's all I be attracting is so-called straight men. The ones who creeping around, the ones who ain't telling who they are, the ones who got babies on the way, the ones who got women pregnant as we speak, the ones that go in and put several knots on a woman's head and come out and suck dick. My hair follicles done fell out. Nigga done sucked the hair follicles out my head. Bye! Lord! They will suck dick. Well, fuck you till your kneecaps cave in. Bitch, you understand me? Kiss you in your mouth after he done licked his woman into a coma. He will lick a woman into a coma. Her toes will be curled up like them onion rings at Jack in the Box. Look, let me go. I told y'all too much coming in and change y'all too. And will come and kiss you in your mouth with that same mouth that left off of her fallopian tubes. And he will say he's straight. And ain't none of you, and tell the gay community he's straight. EJ is living in the same delusion as some of these straight. EJ, get prepared. Pull out your pocketbook and your balls. Because you're going to have to use that dick on these straight niggas. They taking more dick than the gay niggas. Bye!